we are in a housing crisis. Whether they are legal suites or not, we need as many places for people to live as possible.
It seems like the good times are rolling if you are a slumlord in Brampton right now. It seems like the party is over because there is new legislation that could be on, could be off at the moment. It's unclear currently, but it seems like they've put a licensing process in place in order to combat the level of separation going on with units in buildings or homes at the moment.
The North Oshawa community also has special licensing near the University of Ontario and Durham College. And what's happened since that licensing has been put in place is the units in those areas have been legalized, they have been controlled. The amount of illegal units has decreased, and that there has been protections given to tenants in that area that is quite noticeable over the last 10 years, roughly, maybe less. And probably 10 years at least now. Now, when you look at what that does, though, is it actually removes rental units from the areas that need them the most. Now, what is more important, safety or supply? And so that is one of the questions. And I believe the city of Toronto, one of the dilemmas that they face is that if they over-regulated basement apartments, it would seriously exacerbate the supply problem on cheap rentals and affordable rentals. And that's something that they know is going to be a problem. And I believe that Brampton, the Mayor Patrick Brown, would also be well aware of this and therefore decided to only regulate a small area as opposed to the entire city of Brampton, because we are in a housing crisis. Whether they are legal suites or not, we need as many places for people to live as possible.
And of course, it's the people that are doing everything by the book right now that are out in the streets protesting the decision to turn this zone into a licensed zone for landlords, because generally they're just asking people to follow the current rules. It seems to me that you have the legal amount of people in the legal amount of spaces in the building or the home. So um, it seems like we have a real conundrum here, don't we?
We definitely still have a housing supply issue. And so one of the things that we talked about on our live stream this week on the Clips channel, and if you've noticed, we have changed the way that we are presenting this news today in this episode. But what we would like people to know is that these issues will not be solved through simply a licensing of apartments in the Brampton area. This will not be something that is solved through media attention, because we've had media attention on foreign students. The University of Toronto Scarborough campus has had many illegal rooming houses, which we have now uh, in 2023 been able to increase the area which legal rooming houses can be permitted. But international students have been part of the storyline for many years now on the substandard living accommodations that we've been giving them, and that the people who are taking advantage of that situation not only are trying to profit from the supply issue, but also putting the students at risk. And yet the government doesn't seem to have any real solutions on creating more supply. The only options that they've come out with as of yet is, well, maybe we should stop letting so many international students in. What do you think about that, Darryl?
I think, as usual, the government is aiming for the wrong part of the problem, and they will likely not fix anything by slowing the amount of students that come into this country. I think we're still going to have, even with the slowdown, record amounts. Well, maybe not records compared to the last couple of years, but still ridiculous amounts compared to historic averages when it comes to immigration. And so if you add that on top of an already strained system that's already doing crazy things, it can't help the situation from my perspective. Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.